Well, hello everyone. We're down to our third assignment for the course, the draft SLOs. I hope that after watching the Go Animate video that you're all clear on the expectations for completing and submitting your drafts. If you have an SLO that you used last school year that you're planning on using again this coming year, I'm going to encourage you to use that for this assignment. Just be sure to use the rubric for the assignment to help you make revisions to improve your SLO for the coming year. Of course, if you choose to create an SLO from scratch, you're welcome to do so. If you need a blank copy of the county's SLO template, I provided one for you with the July 15th session documents under the Course Documents section on Blackboard. It is imperative that all draft SLOs be submitted to me under assignments and uploaded to the discussion board by midnight of July 19th. Your third discussion post, worth 25 points, requires you to provide feedback to 2 of your classmates on their posted SLOs. Your feedback is due and must be posted by midnight on July 20th. When you provide your feedback, you're going to be required to use a strategy called the PQP method. Some of you may already be familiar with this strategy. For those of you who are, please bear with me while I go over this strategy so everyone is familiar with this method of response. The PQP method is a group revision strategy that is often used to provide peer feedback on writing assignments. However, this method can also be easily applied to other contents as well. It's very simple and has 3 main components. P, praise, Q, question, P, polish. Let's take a closer look at each of those components and how they can be used to provide feedback on a project like our draft SLOs. First of all 3 components should be included in the response. But you always want to begin with the first P, praise. As the reviewer, this is where you get to share what you like best about the project. This component helps the creator of the project identify the strengths. Benefits of including praise are that it provides encouragement to the creator of the project and also makes it easier for them to accept constructive criticism. Some suggested comments that you could use to provide praise include, "My favorite part is," blank sounded very effective, or "You really were clear about." The next component is Q, question. After reviewing the project, questions do you have? What parts are unclear or muddy? Are there any missing parts that should have been included? The benefit of including questions is that it encourages the creator of the project to reflect on their work and make any necessary adjustments. Some suggested comments that could be used to tactfully ask questions would include, "Could you help me see how?" "I'm not sure I understand," or "Tell me more about." The third and final component is P, polish. This piece provides the reviewer an opportunity to provide the creator of the project with some suggestions on how to improve the project. This piece is crucial, as it assists the developer of the project in the critical task of reviewing the project respective to the rubric. Some suggested comments for polish include, "Have you considered?" or, "If you added, addressed, provided information about blank, it would address the following requirements for this project." So that's the PQP method in a nutshell. This is a great strategy that can be adapted to any level or content to help provide focused peer feedback. Now, let's take a look at the expectations for using this method to provide feedback on our draft SLOs. The first step is to start with the rubric for the assignment, which can be found on pages 8 and 9 of your syllabus. This will help guide you as you review each other's drafts and focus you in on the criteria for completing the SLOs. Now, I encourage you to look at everyone's posted SLOs, and you are more than welcome to provide feedback to as many of your classmates as you'd like. But each of you has been assigned 2 classmates that you must provide feedback to in order to receive credit for your discussion post. The reason I've assigned you 2 classmates is to ensure that everyone receives feedback from at least 2 people. When I created your assignments, I tried to match you up with people who teach similar contents or grade levels. Andrew, Kimber, Nicole, sorry, but you three presented a bit of a challenge since you're UA teachers, so I've grouped the three of you together. The assignment list for feedback has been posted on the July 15th and the July 20th class sessions under course documents. Once the classmates who have been assigned to you have posted their draft SLOs on the discussion board, feel free to reply to their post and leave your feedback. Your feedback is due to your classmates by midnight on July 20th. If by chance the classmate who has been assigned to you does not have their draft SLO posted by midnight on the 19th, you will not be penalized for not posting your feedback by midnight on the 20th. If this does happen, I will be in contact with you so we can adjust the due date for your feedback post. You can earn up to 25 points for your posted feedback. In order to do so, you must include at least one praise, one question, and at least one polish to each of your assigned classmates. You may use the suggested comments for each component to help you craft your response, but they are only suggestions, so please don't feel as though you must use the comment starters provided on this Prezi. Make sure your feedback is aligned with the rubric for this assignment. In other words, it won't be acceptable if the praise you include is that you like the font they use to type their SLO. And once again, make sure to post your feedback to both of your assigned classmates by midnight on the 20th. The feedback you provide on the SLO will not only be scored as your third discussion post, but will also count towards your score for your final SLO presentation. If you're curious about that, take a look at the rubric for that assignment on pages 10 and 11 of your syllabus. Finally, the best part about this discussion post is that you will not be expected to include APA citations. I hope this clarifies the expectations for providing feedback on the draft SLOs. As always, if you have any questions, please just email me.